Welcome, guys. So I'm doing my third draft of Wilds of Eldraine. I just bought the Mastery Pass actually, so I've got a third draft token, and we'll go ahead and use that. And it's been tough going, to be honest, so far. I've gone 2 and 3, and 1 and 3. The first one was a red-green food deck with a couple of food fights, and the second one was a black-green food deck. So I don't know if it's the food decks that are the problem, but I was kind of just getting... I think the first time out I was getting bashed by just bombs, I would say. My opponents drew their bombs and I had no answer to them, generally speaking. Okay, let's look at this card. The End, 4 mana instant. Cost 2 to less to cast if your life total is 5 or less. Exile target creature or planeswalker searches controls library. And you get rid of... Okay, it's just a good removal spell, isn't it? 4 mana to just exile any creature at instant speed. They're very unlikely to have multiples. Well, you'd be lucky if you can find multiples to get rid of them. Anyway, good black removal spell. What goes up with that? I don't think we want Spreading Seas. Belligerent of the Ball. Picnic Ruiner is green-red. Never Stalked by Nightmares. Oh, I like this. So, it's basically a Gravedigger. Brings a creature enchantment back from the graveyard. And it can grow. So we could go black-white enchantments. Are we missing anything amazing? Let's look at Unassuming Sage. Charmed. Scream Puff. 4/5 Death Touch. Just a big creature. Yep, I think I like Neva. Stalked by Nightmares. I think that might go well with the End. Black-white enchantments then. Okay. Vampiric Rites. That's an enchantment. I don't know if we'd play that. There might be something better here. If we can get a removal spell or something. Slumbering Keepguard is good for that deck. I'll take a Slumbering Keepguard, I think. Okay, I'm just going to double check everything's working well. Now, we've got Griffin Airy. If you can gain 3 life, you get a 2/2 Griffin. So we can get life gain if we have food, but does black and white have food? It's a good question. Hopeful Vigil is pretty cool. So I am not sure Griffin Airy is going to work. That's the trouble. Slumbering Keepguard. Another Slumbering Keepguard is good. But I think we should... That's a nice one. 5 mana removal. I think we take the Hopeful Vigil. I think that's one of the best kind of 2 drops for the deck. So that's good. Nature's Will is a rare enchantment. I'm not too bothered about. Protective Parents make an enchantment when they die. Conceited Witch, though, makes an enchantment with adventure. That's easier to use, so I think that's better. And it has evasion, so I think Conceited Witch is what we go for there. Yep. Okay, the Irencrag is a rare. I'm going to just go ahead and rare draft that. So if you do have a legendary like Neva, for example, that will turn into... You can turn that into an equipment card. Right, Scream Path could be a nice big game-ending creature. Prophetic Prism is if we want to splash more colours. I think we'll take that. we'll take the Prophetic Prism. Okay, Discerning Financier makes treasures and things. Okay, Fell Horseman is good. Not dead after all. That makes a roll. So that's something that makes an enchantment. I really like the Fell Horseman, but I kind of want to try a Discerning Financier. I've not had one before. Okay, the Knight of Doves is an enchantment payoff, so we like that. We've got Plunge into Winter. We've got a Fell Horseman. We want to take the enchantment payoff. Okay, destroy enchantment. Okay, that is another enchantment payoff card. Let's take that. And that's a 2-drop enchantment payoff, so we'll take that as well. This thing gets Death Touch, which is useful. Swordguide Lantern. Okay, there's another food fight. I think, how many food fights have I got? Oh wow, I have 4 food fights, so yep, I can just ignore that. Nothing black and white up here. Frostbridge Guard is okay. Is there just basically nothing? Okay, that makes an enchantment. That's a good removal card. That makes an enchantment as well. Return Triumphant. Is it better than a removal card? I think Feed the Cauldron is the best thing there. Oh, a Regal Bunnicorn. Yes, please. Obviously that is a rare. We are rare drafting. We're taking Black, White, Mythic. Eriette of the Charmed Apple. Wow. That's lucky. Interesting. I can use auras to stop things attacking me. It's a bit risky though. Wow. Okay. That is a very lucky mythic to turn up on what, pick 3? Very risky, of course, to put helpful auras on your opponent's things, and then they can just kill Eriette at some point. Edgewall in can bring an adventure card back. Stockpiling Celebrant goes really, really well with Hopeful Vigil. So I think it probably beats an Edgewall in here. Yeah, Stockpiling Celebrant. Sellsword. Twisted Sewer Witch makes a roll on every rat that you have. You can have a removal card. Protective Parents, Fell Horseman, Conceited Witch. I think I like the Conceited Witch most of all. We've got a lot of 3-drops though. But yeah, let's take this Conceited Witch. And another Conceited Witch. Okay, why not? Let's Plunge into Winter, but we're not doing the... It's really for the tapping deck. Okay, yeah, draw... Card draw, but you lose life. It's not going to be good against a bunch of decks, aggro decks. Charmed Clothier is a big flying thing for 5. Maybe I ought to take Dark Tutelage. I'm not sure about that though. Okay, Griffin. That's another flyer that can come back from the graveyard. Sacrifice 2 enchantments. That seems okay. So that's an okay 5-drop. So just add, we've got our 5 drops now, basically. This does make an enchantment. It's a 4-drop. I don't know if we play it. Frostbridge Guard is quite tempting. Yeah, we don't have enough 2-drops. Look at this. We've got 6. Loads of 3-drops. Break the spell. Probably don't play that. Cool. That makes an enchantment. That's good. Go ahead and take that. There's a Fell Horseman. We did get one eventually. They seem to go quite late. Okay, let's take a big red dragon. Just red rafting. Okay, there's Hardened Scales, which is good with counters. Thunderous Debut is a red card. I'm just gonna red draft that because I'm not even gonna look what else is in the pack because it'll just upset me. Leyline of Anticipation is a rare card. Knight of Doves, nice, another nice payoff card. I think what would beat it would be a good removal card. No, Knight of Doves it is. Okay, yeah. We are just red drafting that. I think I've got one of these. Just one, yeah? Yeah. Oops, it's gone funny. Right, let's try doing that. There we go. We're on 26 cards. I'd like a few more 2-drops, or maybe one more 2-drop. Okay, Shrouded Shepherd. Nice. Really good card. Okay. I mean, it's black and white. It doesn't do anything with stuff. Stockpiling Celebrant's also really good, but we need a 2-drop, and that's doing something quite useful with its adventure. Oh wow, we get the black-white rare land. That's also really lucky. Okay, Reindeer is a good thing. Okay, Stockpiling Celebrant I'm kind of obsessed with. I feel like I've got too many 3-drops, but I think this is... maybe you should take a 2-drop. Oh god, we're about to... Yeah, we got it. Reindeer... yeah. Another reindeer, that's... so we've got a good removal card there though. Let's take that. We actually have not seen much removal. Another Celebrant. Sure. We do have, I suppose, the end, which is good. We're not going to play that Tabby. I will red draft that one. Okay, Prospective Parents. Protective Parents, I mean. Well, yeah, we got enough cards for a deck. We probably drop... we're not splashing anything. We'll drop the Prism. I think we drop a Soul Guide Lantern. Just sort of go through and cut anything that obviously shouldn't be there. Irencrag has a good shot of being flipped, because we managed to get 2 legendaries. Last time I had it, I only had one legendary, so I think I'll keep that. But yeah, we've only got 7 2-drops. Okay, I think do another pass. So, anything that's not enchantment related, I think. Oh, Warehouse Tabby. It is an enchantment card. I didn't realise that. Whenever an enchantment goes to the graveyard, you get a 1/1 rat. But I think we just we want to cut maybe one of these, because we've got to make some cuts somewhere. I mean, we could keep a Frostbridge Guard. I mean, we could drop the guard, because it's not an enchantment-based card. Let's do that. You usually want about 6 2-drops. I mean 7 2-drops. I think the rabbit's going to be good. You know, can't really afford to cut any more 2-drops. Financier's pretty interesting, but it's not an enchantment card. I think Protected Parents are just not that good. Okay, I like the Celebrants, I like the Conceited Witches. Maybe we just have to cut one of each. We'll come back to that. Feed the Cauldron isn't an enchantment card. Maybe it's not the best removal spell in the world. But we are a bit short on removal. Maybe we need it. I think I'll cut it. See how we go. Okay, Besotted Knight can make roll for 1 mana. So that's okay. Ramfur Reindeer can tap things down. Fell Horseman can bring back an important creature, like Eriette. The end is good removal. Neva's really good. Do we drop our 5-drop flyers here? I think I'm pretty happy with dropping the 5-drops. And going a bit lower to the ground. We've got growing threats, we've got Neva. Savior of the Sleeping. So this is all about auras, Eriette, so the more auras the better. Okay, I think that seems okay. Yeah, I think that's a decent first pass. So I'll actually let me look at the Clothier. Oh yeah, you've got to spend 5 mana to basically get an aura and a creature. It's not an adventure thing. Yeah, okay, that's a good first pass. I'll call that end of part 1. So thanks for watching so far. Okay, so I have made a small change to the deck. I thought, actually, I'll drop Irencrag, however you pronounce it, and I've added in the second Warehouse Tabby. I think that's going to do a better job for us than it is just a mana rock, the Irencrag, and we're not even playing 5-drops. So this could ramp out one of our 4-drops, I suppose. But it's not. Yeah, I'm not really excited about it. Flipping it into equipment could be cool. We've got 2 legendaries, but that's kind of a long shot as well. So I think go with the synergistic 1-drop. That makes sense. Oh, I think I did make another change. I've dropped Rhyme for Reindeer for Feed the Cauldron. I'm being sort of mindful of aggro decks. So the Reindeer, you can tap things down when you play enchantments, but it's you're aggressively tapping things down. You're getting rid of blockers on your turn, so it's not getting rid of attackers. It is just so it's a lot on defense. This is just a 3/4 creature, which is quite good, but I think Feed the Cauldron is a better choice. Just another removal spell, and you get a food as well, which might help you stay alive for an extra turn. Yeah, so I've got an interesting mana curve. 11 3-drops. Usually you want 7 2-drops, 6 3-drops, 4 4-drops, 3 5s, and a 6+. So we've kind of cut out the top end things. We've got extra 3-drops. We don't have enough 2-drops, but I'm hoping it will just work out. It's just the way the way that things have happened. We've got the Eriette, Eriette of the Charmed Apple. So at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of auras you control. So I've tried to just include every aura card I can. So I've got all the Conceited Witches possible. I'm going to keep all 3 Stockpiling Celebrants, so they can potentially bounce a witch, and that means that I can make more roll tokens and things. It makes sense to me, anyway. So let's give this a shot. Oh yes, that's right. We even have a Restless Fortress. That's nice. We'll give it a shot. I've had a rough time so far in Premier Draft. Wilds of Eldraine. I've got a 33% win rate, which isn't very good. After, I guess, 9 games, 3 wins, 6 losses. So I'm fully prepared for this to be. This may be the 0-3. But we'll just have to take that on the chin. We can blame the slightly strange mana curve if that does happen. Okie doke. I think that's a good opening hand, right? We've got a 1-drop. We've got a couple of 2-drops. We've got 3 2-drops. What we're talking about. I think we hold back the Shepherd because he might play 1 toughness creatures. So keep that. We're on the draw. We've got 3 land as well, which is basically what we want. He's got the red-white special land. So he needs basically 4 mana available, and then that can start attacking, and it can put +1/+1s on things. Good game, he says, yeah, because he's got the special land, fair enough. He's got another Restless Bivouac, wow. That is very impressive. Let's think about what we're doing here. What order? So we could play the Vigil because we could top deck the thing that bounces this guy, right? The Bunnicorn will have, well, against the red decks, which can sort of do direct damage, we probably want to play the Bunnicorn when it's 4 toughness at least. And then Wicked Visitor is just okay. I think we'll go for the Hopeful Vigil. Oh, that's right, we can scry. Maybe we want to get a land. Yeah, maybe we want to get land number 4. The Tabby's quite good, though. And it's another body for the Bunnicorn. Maybe we want the Tabby. Okay, let's do it. Attack for 1. Okay, decent blocker. Just kind of stops my attack a little bit. We do have that Shrouded Shepherd, which could kill his Financier if he blocks my 2/2. See what happens. We got through. Okay, we'll play a Warehouse Tabby. Maybe we hold back the Bunnicorn. Play a Wicked Visitor instead. He's got to full land, so that's what he needs to activate the Restless Bivouac. Remember, I don't want to play Neva until I've got a creature or enchantment in the graveyard. Okay, Embereth Veteran. Okay, you can sacrifice it and give a young hero roll token. Okay. Okay, I think I attack with. Let's check. I have just got 1 enchantment in play, haven't I? So that guy's not getting very impressive. I'll attack with both of my 2/2s. I could kill his 1 toughness creature with my sweeper, of course, but I want to pick off his Financier if possible. Okay, cool. So something's happening. Okay, interesting, right? He does not trust me to very interesting, okay. Right, so I think change of plans then. Well, I can play a Regal Bunnicorn. Let's go ahead and play Neva and bring back a creature that just died. Because I could have saved that to bring back the Bunnicorn if that died, but I think this, I prefer this chain of events. It's got the cut anyway. Now that's got the young hero thing. Okay, no blocks. And I've got to, yeah, if I bargain, I can kill that. Okay. Fair enough. What do I bargain? I just sacrifice a Hopeful Vigil, I think. Okay, let's play Wicked Visitor. Let's swing in for 2. Interesting. Just a different looking mountain, isn't it? We have respected his removal quite a lot, so we've not played the Bunnicorn. Okay, this just destroys target creature when I bargain it. I'll make a rat. I'll do a point of damage as well. I'll scry for 2. I get Eriette, that's quite cool. That is quite cool. Do I want that extra swamp? Well, no. I think we put the swamp on. Unassuming Sage. Okay. How many things have I got here? So we could try and do the trick again, attack with that, and he's never going to block, is he? Eriette doesn't really do anything until I have some auras. Okay, let's do our little trick again. Let's attack with a 2/2, see if he wants to block it. We're getting through with a bit of damage here. He's going for it. Okay, no he's not. We got through with 2 damage. It's the result. Eriette does sort of nothing. I think I'll go with the Bunnicorn. Pretty big scary creature. And I can, I've got mana to give the Tabby some Death Touch. It's got 5 toughness, so it's out of range of cut-in particular. So I'm guessing he's got a handful of removal. Okay, Merry Bards, give young roll to something. It has to pay 1. Oh, to itself, I see, it doesn't have to be a different card. He's got land and 1 card left, okay. My turn. Okay, we can feed the Cauldron and kill something. So, here's my idea, I think. Bunnicorn goes in, 2/2 goes in, Tabby goes in. See what happens. Okay, we'll give you Death Touch. Go to damage. finally we'll give his creatures -1/-1. Bunnicorn's down to 3/3. For an enchantments deck, we do have a distinct lack of enchantments. I suppose we had the Hopeful Vigil, that was our only one. Expel the Interlopers, we have a board sweeper, naturally. Second one I've run into. Okay, what if we... I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to play Eriette, because that's obviously a pretty good card. If he has another removal spell, he'll use that, and then I can bring her back. He has another removal spell, of course he does. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, I could take all the Embereth veterans out, but he can sacrifice in response. So this is going to get pretty big. It's going to get pumped up by the bivouacs. I think I could do this now. I'm just trying to think if white has a hexproofing card. Okay, next. I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to do it to end turn. Okay. Pumps it. Target creature you control. Pass to attackers. Okay, that's getting a counter on itself. That's also getting a counter. You can sacrifice this in response. I could get rid of all the Embereth veterans from his deck, which is tempting. Okay, I'm going to kill the veteran even though... Let's see if he can attach a young roll token to the bivouac. Oh, it does work. You're going to fall off when it goes back. Yeah, I think it fell off. Okay. Fair enough. So I think we're going to... creature. Oh, return a creature. We can bring back Neva, Stalked by Nightmares, and then we've got a loop. We've got our lovely little loop, and we'll end the turn there. Well, we're chaining together a few creatures. That's 3/3. Okay, I'm gonna Feed the Cauldron. And yes, he still has another one, but okay. Might do Fell Horseman with Wicked Roll. I could do Neva. Yeah, maybe Fell Horseman Wicked Roll is pretty good. We've got our loop if this does get killed by the next 4 damage spell. Oh, if it's your turn, go right, a food token. That's why we didn't go food token. It isn't the cut in. Nice. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, let's play Neva. Did he just get exiled by any chance? Yeah, I think he just got exiled. We can get an enchantment back. We can get the bunny back. Kind of, I like Eriette, so I'm going to grab Eriette. I'll play a plains as well. I don't have anything else, but that's fine. He's been through how many cut-ins? 2 cut-ins, 3 cut-ins. Wow, that's a Lightblade. Okay, that gets him towards the tower. Okay, sure. Where did I just? Is it? I must be missing something. Oh, when he dies, he goes to the bottom of the deck. It's incredible, right? So he has not run out of puff at all. He is just playing things non-stop. Okay, we've got a 2/4 creature. It's probably enough. We have a Conceited Witch. Menace. We've got lethal if he doesn't have any blockers next turn, by the way. Another removal card off the top. What are the chances? It's a Sage. Okay. He can't activate that, so that's something, I suppose. Okay, we've got our Shepherd. What do we attack with? Do we attack with both, is the question. He can kill either of them, I think. Conceited Witch getting through with 4 damage is probably a bigger deal. I'm going to attack like that. Double blocking that, fair enough. What is that? Down to 4. Okay. Now he's on 2 life, he's got to think twice about attacking. He has been just top decking like a pro. I'm expecting another removal spell on the Witch. Oh, he had a board sweeper as well. I mean, yeah. We've been having fun times. So it is quite funny. I thought that this is a good combo with the Fell Horseman. A nice little loop, of course. It goes on the bottom of the deck. That's a little bit harder to arrange. Right, so he can activate that to block as a blocker. So he can double block. He'll have to lose the Bivouac, but I'll lose the Witch, and I'll lose the Shrouded Shepherd. So, yeah, 2 for 1, I think. Do I play a land here? Don't really need 8 land, particularly. So I'm going to hold the land. Neva got exiled with that. Okay, we have Knight of Doves, 1/3. Good top deck. Still got 3 blockers. He's got a Shrouded Shepherd, so he's gonna just go ahead and attack and scry for a good chunk of damage, right? Okay, no blocks. We can take 5. Hey, another Knight. So the Knight can get through with 1 damage, basically. He's only got the 3 blockers. That has to trade, that has to trade. Well, no, a 2 toughness creature can block the Knight of Duffs. Oh no, he can't. He has to let that through. He's got 1 card in hand. None of these guys are enchantments, so I'll keep this one back. I've got to be careful because actually I'm pretty close to taking lethal here. So if he loses one of these, he's still got lethal. I can chomp block something, and yeah, 7 damage gets through. So no, I can't attack actually. I can just I'm only getting through with 1 damage. And we don't know what that last card is, and it could be important. Hey, Besotted Knight, nice. Use that. That's that 3/3. Gets another 3/3. So he's got 4 blockers this turn. Draw another land. I'm going to play land. Don't know why, but I might need it. So 2 blockers here. Yeah, 1 damage gets through, but he kills me on the swing back, so I won't do any attacks. And his team is a lot bigger than my team. I might have to do some chomp blocking. He's done it, I think. Just had to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single target removal spells and a board sweeper. Oh, we've got a Besotted Knight now. Well, what does that mean? So, now if he blocks and kills the witch, interesting, isn't it? I get 2 birds, but that's a 3/4. He has to block it with 2 things as well, because it's got menace. I think that might be a better target than something else. It'll die, I'll get 2 birds. Then again, Shrouded Shepherd is a 3/3. No, I think, yeah. Witch gets that, goes in. Okay, a couple of 3/3s. 3/4. We've got to kill something. Let's kill a Shrouded Shepherd. Okay, a couple of flyers. They can actually block as well, which is pretty powerful. Okay, we've got lethal in the air. He has 2 cards. Does he have another board sweeper? 1 is a land. So that is a creature coming in. You may as well go for it. Yeah. Good shout. Okay. Right. How do we do this? So, trade off the with a bivouac there. It's got one more card, which could be adding 2 damage and trample, right? I feel like I want to kill that, so I'll take maybe a small risk and do that. And then I'm going to let 3 damage through, I'm going to block that. I don't want to die, so I think that's the thing to do. Might have something to kill one of my little birdies. I think the first time I've seen Knight of Doves actually be of critical importance there. So that was just the extra little bit of damage I needed to get through. I've not put my 5 mana flyers in the deck because it felt last time out it felt like a very fast format. I thought I'll never get to 5 mana. But that was a long grindy game. Incredible amount of removal. Maybe this deck's okay. We survived a board sweeper and 5 targeted removal spells. I got one of my combos off. I got to bring back Neva with the Horseman. But then realised it doesn't loop back around because the Horseman goes back on the bottom of the deck. So you have to wait quite a long time to loop it back around or shuffle the deck or something and get lucky. Anyway, we've got 2-drop into 3-drop, maybe, and then maybe 4-drop or 3-drop. And this time we've got a couple of enchantments there. See a bit more of the what the deck is supposed to do. Oh, Hopeless Nightmare, very nasty. Okay, let's lose a, I think, Knight of Doves. We have another one in the deck. We need our 3 land, I think. And we get a Fell Horseman, that's pretty cool. He likes what he's got on top. That's always a little bit scary. We can actually I might Fell Horseman to bring back the Knight of Doves. Seems cool, and then we can roll. 2-2. Armory Mice. Okay. Do we care about just trading with the mice? Well, if I tell you what, we'll have a an enchantment go to the graveyard. So having a little flyer might be pretty good here. I think, yeah, let's play Knight of Doves. Wait. Too tough, yeah, too tough. We'll attack there. You can trade with the mice, it's fine. He's not going to trade, okay. my stuff down with that. He is drawing a card already. Okay, good sign. Very good sign. We hit 4 mana. So we could play a Fell Horseman. I'm thinking I could do Besotted Knight, make maybe the Knight of Doves a 2/4. And play the Conceited Witch. Or maybe play Conceited Witch and put the Royal Roll on her. That might make slightly more sense. Attacking like that. Does he trade with the mice? Okay, he's trading with the mice. I'm not going to use the Lightblades. I've got no fire. Okay, I'll play my Conceited Witch now and give Royal Roll. Got Ward 1, so it's 4 mana to tap it down. Turn triumphant, mouse is back. With Young Hero. Okie doke. It's now 3/3. Okay, 3/3 is attacking, so we know what he might have. It's the -1/-1 to everything, which would kill the bird, it would kill the witch. That's what we think. Anyway, I'm going to just... I know it's sorcery speed as well, isn't it? I'm going to call his bluff. Yeah. Okay, good. Right, I think Savour of the Sleeping has a payoff when... there's another payoff when I lose an enchantment. Attack with these two. It's got a 3/3 to bring back. Okay, let's kill his mouse with this. And I think just swing in with everything. And end the turn there. See if he's got a board sweeper or something. Make it interesting. For seconds. Get a couple of creatures out. Go for one creature. So this is where I sacrificed that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah. And my Regal Bunnicorn. That's actually... No, let's play this. Pump the flyer up. Swing in with everything. Okay, felt like that's how the deck's supposed to work. We actually got a few aura token auras in place, so that's quite satisfying. Well, we matched our best results so far in the Premier Draft, Wilds of Eldraine. So that's definitely something. We'll see. We might go 0-3 from here. It's definitely happened before. We have a little wait. There we go. I'm always a bit scared of bronze players because they're always they always seem to be much stronger than you might expect. Okay, keep 7. This looks alright. So we've got a nice one drop there. The Tabby. I think we just go ahead and play the Bunnicorn on 2. Hope for the best. Right, what does this one do? Oh, it's great. It's a 2/2 haster. Nice. So that's pretty aggressive. Okay, we could... It's very likely to blow up a Bunnicorn, isn't he? I'm going to play the Bunnicorn. I'm going to attack for 1. Might play 2 things and make this a 3/3. We'll just have to take that on the chin. Let's see. Got a combat trick. If he's got a trick where he can put... Oh yeah, you can put 2 rats into play at instant speed with the rat catcher. I think I'll do no blocks there. Interesting, doesn't do anything. Probably some kind of instant. Okay, how about we do an wicked roll on the Bunnicorn, or a wicked roll on the Warehouse Tabby. Why not? Don't have to put all our eggs in one basket. Bunnicorn up to 3/3. Swing for 5. Okay, Lightblades on that one. Fair enough. So that's what he was putting up. No worries. Now, 4 mana. Is there a 3/3 haster in this? Oh, Shrouded Shepherd. Yeah, he knows what I've got. So that gets to 4 toughness. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I can sacrifice Wicked Roll. And just... I get a rat as well? Oh, that's nice. Forgot about the rat. Right, Besotted Knight. Okay. We're not. We could make this a 2/2, but let's go for a Conceited Witch. In fact, I think you make the rat a 2/2 and attack with it. That's the other thing to do there, I think. But we're not hitting our 4th land, unfortunately. But he's hit 5 land. It's got some kind of card. Yeah, the roll, young roll. It's wow. It's 4/4 because lots of things came into play. Pretty exciting. I want to see what combat trick he's got. I'm going to go ahead and block that. He's got Minecart Daredevil. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it's starting to not look so good at the moment. That is okay. It's got 2. Yeah, because I'm just trying to figure this out. It's got 2 +1/+1s. Oh, because the boost it gets is permanent. It gets a permanent +1/+1 for celebration. Now that's scary, isn't it? Okay, so I think I sort of want to return fire and attack with the rat. I can't do very much because I don't have much mana. Let's do that with the rat and attack, and then I'm going to go for just Death Touch with the Tabby and block. Got this thing as well, which is a 4/2. Okay, Heartfame Duelist. This is the rare that does 3 damage to anything. So yeah, he's hit 2 removal spells, unfortunately. Not much we can do about that. And yep, nice little combat trick there as well. We should probably know about, but I'm still learning the set here. Right. It's like 6 damage coming in. Land, Minecart Daredevil. And we draw our land. Okay, we have a rat that can't do very much. Is there anything that can trade off with a 4/4? Even if I brought back the Bunnicorn, that would be only a 3/3, unfortunately. And I can't do 2 creatures. I can do Neva can bring back the Bunnicorn as well. So we're probably having to chump block here. That is the reality. No, I think the rat can't block, so we need 2 blockers. Which is tough. Just hoping I've missed something here, but I think we're dead. Unless he decides to block the rat, that would be nice. Okay, let's do this move. Fell Horseman. Bring back the Bunnicorn. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's attack. That can't block. Nearly made a decision there. A Bunnicorn back. And play the Bunnicorn. Should be a 3-3, right? Yeah. Okay. And then we're dead. He plays the Start Flame Duelist. So for a second there I thought he had a second one, but we will take 6 damage. Good game. So I kind of got... I bricked on 3 land. Wasn't ideal. And he actually got like 7 land, but he just emptied his hand, did everything. So I just... so it wasn't a big deal. You know, it's having more mana did the trick. There's lots of sort of quite mana intensive cards. You've got adventures, so you can definitely spend all the mana if you do manage to draw mana. Okay, on to the next one. I do like to block creatures, even though there's probably a combat trick coming. But I just remember, what it does, it sears into my memory the fact that you know there's a minecart daredevil. I think. See, I've already forgotten how much it was. I think it's +2/+1. So it's got that all-important extra point of toughness. We've got... Looks like we're going to have a turn 2 Bunnicorn, which is not the best Bunnicorn in the world. But we're on the draw again as well. So green, black. No ramp this time. Usually these decks have ramp. Okay, he has the Gingerbread Hunter. Actually, first time I've seen that. We can't play this because it is a tap land. Won't be able to do anything. -2, -2. Why don't we... that's more aggressive. Let's play the 2/3. Vigilance. Okay. Well, we could play Neva and bring back the Bunnicorn. Let's go for combat. I think I like the idea of Neva bringing back the Bunnicorn. Oh, that's a pretty big, scary creature, isn't it? Okay, play our tap land. So we need to sacrifice something with our Lightblades, basically. To destroy the cream puff. We don't have the... I think we'll just load up on creatures and hope he doesn't have a sweeper. Play this. This has menace, so this gets through for 2. Oh yeah, Gingerbread Hunter. It's a food token, it's a 5/5. He's got some big stuff there. The Tabby does get Death Touch, so that is definitely a possibility. Right, yep, let that through. Fine. And he gets another food. Okay, Gingerbread Hunter. Do we want to get rid of all the Gingerbread Hunters? Yeah, that sounds good to me. An attack for 6. Any more? No Gingerbread Hunters. look at his entire deck, which is quite cool. So he's got Greta in there, yeah. How much removal? Oh, he's got 2 Sugar Rushes. Watch out for that one. Not dead after all. 2 not dead after alls. Okay, Spider Food. Discard 2 cards. Ooh, yuck. Okay, right. End the search. I think we got rid of them. And we'll attack. And the Hamlet Glutton in the hand is pretty scary. So, yeah, big creature deck. Hit all his land drops. Didn't need any ramp. Lich Knight's Conquest. I see. You get creatures. As many creatures as you want back. That's pretty cool. Another Scream Puff in hand. So we could have got... If we target Scream Puff, we could have got rid of that. But obviously we're going to go for the blocker. No blocks. Gets another food. Amazing how these decks manage to draw all of their big creatures. Hopeful Vigil, that's actually really good. Something to sacrifice with my Lightblades. I could play a Bunnicorn, and that's going to be quite a big blocker as well for the Glutton. Tabby as well could be a Death Toucher to block with. I think we'll attack with the Menace creature. And yeah, the Bunnicorn will be a 6/6. But I'm thinking about the Lightblades in particular here. And he's going to win the damage race with that, it looks like. Another Scream Puff, sure. We'll be able to bring back the Glutton with the Lich Knight's Conquest, which is a bit annoying. But I'm going to destroy Hamlet Glutton, sacrifice the Vigil, and I'll get a few triggers, which will be nice. Planes can go away. Oh, wow. Swamps can go away as well. Now, the question is... obviously he can sacrifice stuff to get all these things back. That's got 5 toughness. I could block with 2 here to kill this. Because he is making a food token that he kind of needs to fuel his Lich Knight's Conquest. I feel like I should trade these 2 guys off like that. Another food token is pretty bad news for me. Okay, does bouncing anything work? Yeah, well, Eriette actually could bring something back from the graveyard, which is would be pretty interesting. So we could just play the Bunnicorn, and then we've got the Death Toucher on defense. comes out. It's a 6/6. Rowan's Grim Search. Interesting. What are you going to look for? Get to... Okay. So you kind of want something that costs 3, that makes another food token, and then the Lich Knight's Conquest. Oh god, they come back to the battlefield. They come straight back to the battlefield. Didn't realise that. That's pretty terrifying. Candy Grapple on there. Okay. Now, if we could send an enchantment to the graveyard, we'd be doing well. Okay, well that one's dead. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, it's dead. Toadstool Admirer, and then you've still got enough. You can sacrifice that, and then bring back 2 huge creatures. Nasty. Pretty good card, the Lich Knight's Conquest, gotta say. So Scream Puff and Hamlet Glutton are basically coming back into play. So I'll gain 3 life. I'll have a 6/6 trample. Okay, he didn't do that. Why didn't you do that? It's sorcery speed, it's not instant. That's strange. Okay. My turn. Okay, what come into play effects can we do here? Because he wants to wait till next turn when that is that's sort of traded off, I guess. So I could attack with like everything, and that would do 2 direct damage. He would block my biggest thing. He'd trade there. Block there. 3 damage will get, so 5 damage will get through, 6 damage will get through. He's going to be fine, basically. What do I want to bounce? Night Doves. Kind of a tricky one. Okay, let's just make sure we've got Eriette in play. Then we've got a 6/6 Bunnicorn. What are we attacking with? Just the bird. Obviously he's going to get all of his stuff back. Well, I think I'm going to attack with the Bunnicorn, honestly. Just, he wants to get obviously the best Lich Knight thing he possibly can. Oh, that gets a token, okay. Now that's fair, okay. But because he needs to sacrifice 3 things now, that's going to tax his resources a bit more. We'll see. See if he can do it. If he can make another food token, bring out all 3 big creatures. Oh, actually no, he's going to do Fell Horseman. And is he going to sacrifice a food with that? He wants to just keep the Lich Knight's Conquest in his back pocket, I think. Okay, now he's going to do Fell Horseman. Okay. And Buffet. Okay, so he can sacrifice everything, bring all his big creatures back. I get it. Okay, right, Besotted Knight. We can get through with 2 damage in the air, by the way. On the ground we can... oh yeah, we can't attack with that, though. Okay, let's see. That's 2 life. 3, and then basically 4 damage gets through. He's fine. He's basically fine. But that gives me an aura. Put the aura on the bird. Attack with the bird for 2. I'll get to do a 1-point drain life at the end of this turn. I'll play a Besotted Knight as well. Nice. And then I can Celebrant the Knight, play a role on something else. And then I can do it. Oh, he's got spider food he's casting. Okay. Fair enough. I will create a replacement dove and a rat. What does Hamlet Glutton cost? 5 mana. Okay, Feed the Cauldron could kill the Ufei. But we've got 2 damage in the air. We're going to force him to use his food here. That's the plan. It's only going to be a 1-point drain life. If I attack with everything, he's got 3 blockers, right? So 3 biggest things. 3, 2, and a 1, let's say. That's 4 damage getting through, plus 5, 7 damage getting through, but he can sacrifice 2 food. Okay. I'm going to do the fun thing. I'm going to bounce the Besotted Knight to reuse his adventure. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Oh, yeah. Okay, Shepherd might be even better, because that's +2/+2 on a bird. Yeah. Okay. So, roll on the bird. We can't kill him, so I'm just going to attack in the air for 2. Get him nice and low. Is he going to have to sacrifice? Does this have reach? He's got trample. So he wants to do his big thing. He's getting yeah, okay, there's a Hamlet Glutton for 3 life. He can't do his other thing. He's on 7 life effectively, right? Thinks he can attack me. Brave man. Okay. This... Right. I just block it. Like that. With Eriette. There's no tricks, right? Okay, we pump the flyer. Attack with everything. He's on 7 life, basically. This is... Okay, I won't attack with Eriette. that flopper as well. Am I missing anything? I think he's only got 7 life, effectively. We did it. We did it. He was really holding out for just the ultimate. That really good. Whatever the rare was called, Lich King's Conquest, I think it might be called. I think he wanted to bring back about 4 big creatures all in one go. I was very cagey about attacking there, I thought. Slow and steady wins the race in that case. So, very good news, we've got to 3 wins. So, it's not just 50-50 guaranteed. The jump in Premier Draft from 2 wins to 3 wins is ridiculous. So it goes from 250 gems to 1,000 gems. So, pretty insane. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. So this has turned out to be my most successful one so far. It's finally got me to gold. I was languishing in silver for 2 drafts. So this might be where it starts getting really difficult. Okay, we got 4 land. Tabby on 1, a couple of 3 drops. This is what comes of not having like 5 2-drops in the deck. We're going to have a rest on turn 2. That's okay. It was... Yeah, we don't feel compelled to play the fortress on turn 1. We may as well try and get in that extra point of damage. In fact, we can even Wicked roll its Tabby for 2 damage. Because Savor of the Sleeping has got a payoff for enchantments dying, I think we play that first. That gets blown up. Okay, 3-color deck. Very interesting. He's hit his 3 colors, at least 3 colors that we know of. But we have drawn all our land, really. We've drawn 6 lands, so that might prove to be a bit of a problem for us. And we've drawn another land as well. At least we've got the Restless Fortress, so if we draw one more land, play one more land, we can start activating that. I think we're okay attacking with both. That's my feeling. I don't mind losing a 2/3 vigilance. Yeah, we got nothing basically. Gets 3/3. Drew another land, didn't we? That's not so good. Well, it's a great game for Restless Fortress to get in for some hits. 2 damage there. This has got Menace. So what are we doing here? He's got food. He's got enchantments as well. Doing alright for not drawing any cards cards. Let's see, 8 land in 11 cards. 8 land in 11 cards. That might be a new record. Okay, he's got some serious stuff now. Curse of the Werefox. We draw another land. Don't worry. Okay, we are, I think, on the defensive now. And we want to death touch and kill this Besotted Knight, basically. And just to try and hold out a bit longer, because this is not going well. We could attack. You know what, we could attack. He has to block, really. And he doesn't have to block. He can keep taking 2 damage. Let's attack, so he's got 1 less option. So he might not attack. He might be worried about the swing back, losing the race. He's got a creature big enough to kill my Restless Fortress now. Oh no. So yeah, he's got the right number of land and he's actually playing 5 drops, so not as big a disaster for him. So wow, really. 10 land in 13 cards. We're just setting all the records here. Okay, let's get in with that Tabby. So there's only 7 land left in the deck, so it's about 25% land, just over 25%, like 26, 27%. And we will activate that ability, Death Touch. Oh, let me do 1 extra damage with that, I forgot about that. Pretty good. Another land, so he's hit a fair amount of land as well, 7 land. He's got yeah, he's thinking about staying back because I've got a fortress that can basically attack for 3. Yeah, good. Fortress, oh wow, I love it. This is, you know, this is YouTube material. What we've got here. A 11 land in 26, in 14, 11 land in 14. We have literally managed to find 3 cards, and we are ahead by 15 life, which is quite intriguing, really. But he's, let's be fair, count his cards. This is his 5th card. I've had 3 cards. Okay, the Restless Fortress is a real card. So I've got 4 cards. It's 4 cards against 5, basically. What's happening here? He cannot be blocked. Is that right? Did he activate that? I believe he did. Why does it not tell me that? Yeah, because he hasn't done anything else. Yeah, that definitely can't be blocked. There's no point trying to block that. So we're getting some time here to actually do our stuff. We actually draw a card. Wow, okay. Maybe this is the comeback. It can't actually kill the Griffin, which is the important thing. Do we use this on the Ginger Brew? I'm going to say no. I think we can take 1 damage around for a bit. Anyway. didn't make it unblockable. I think he's got an instant speed removal card he wants to use on my fortress though. So as soon as I lose the fortress, I'm taking 5 damage a turn. He can just go ham and attack. So I'm not going to activate the fortress. Okay, okay. Well, we had our card last turn. Of course, we have to have a land this turn. That's how it works. So that's... we can't really count the Restless Fortress because that's a really good card. So 9, 10, 11. Technically 12 land, but 11 basic land. 11 basic land. 16 cards. Knightly Valor, oh god, really? So this is the perfect moment to Feed the Cauldron. We still sacrifice the Gingerbrute for 3 life. It goes back up to 10. That fizzles as well. He's tapped out. Not attacking. Another land. Okay. We have 16 basics in the deck, so 9. We have 12 of them. 12 of the 16. 75% of the land drawn. Still 23 cards left. Yeah. So it's only 4 basics left in the deck, right? I've got that. I'm getting that right, am I? 10, 12. Yeah, 4 basics left in the deck. And he's, I think, drawing nothing. He's just drawing removal, I think. Or he's got a hand full of 4 land. Oh wow, we get the Regal Bunnicorn, which is obviously amazing in this situation. Okay, I'll play my 1/1 Regal Bunnicorn. It's not a land though. Hopeful Vigil, oh that's really good. You get to scry for 2. In this kind of game it's like getting 2 extra turns. Curse of the Werefox. Yeah, there you go. He had removal. Bye bye, Bunnicorn. Nice. Curse of the Werefox, what's that cost? 3 mana. 3 mana sorcery. He is going to attack. This is the news, right? Aha! 2 can play at that game. Okay. Now, there's a good chance he's got the removal spell. You can bargain and kill anything, so that will take care of my Restless Fortress. Let's see, do we have enough mana to do all of my plans this turn? Because it's 5 mana to do that plan. It's going to be 5 mana to do everything on that card as well. Luckily we drew enough mana. Okay. Is it a terrible mistake to activate this and attack? It means he can just start attacking, wailing on me with both of them. I'm going to do it. I'm just fed up, so I'm going to attack. If there's something obvious that I've missed where I can just get a +1/+1 and kill it, I'll be sad. So, okay, the 2-point drain life actually worked. Okay, he blocks. And what happens? He does have a roll token already. It is the Lightblades. I thought it might be. He gets to scry for 2. We got 2 extra life points out of that deal. Hopeful Vigil. I mean, there might be 2 land on top, so we'll scry those to the bottom. Oh, wow! So he gets a 3/3. He can sacrifice a creature to search a library for a creature. And then you get a little overrun, +2/+2 and trample on a couple of creatures. Pretty good. I don't think I can beat that. That's gonna... So I'm looking at about 10 damage next turn. Okay, let's activate this, see if we have basics on top. No, but is this good enough? We can make a 3/3. Conceited Witch, Besotted Knight. Yeah, we can make a 3/3 and play a 3/3. We need a couple of 3/3s, basically. Yeah, that is the correct move, I think. Okay. View browser and done. Right. Okay. That is a 3/3. I think I might as well attack. No, I won't attack. I'll just, because he might have another Kellan's Lightblades, and then I'd have one less block next turn, and that might be important. But that has got to be a mana flood for the ages, so that's something. Is he really going to sacrifice a creature? We might do. He's got a really good creature, like the Moonshaker Cavalry or something. I can go for that. Yeah, he's going for it. Okay, what's he got? Actually going for a forest, nice. Did he mean to do that, or was that a funny little joke? Acknowledging that. Oh, he's got the Gruff Triplets, nice. So, okay, we lost to Gruff Triplets as well. Okay, he's going to say Yorko. Sure, I think I mute him. Right. Nice. Right. Okay. Do we want a wicked roll on this guy? No. Okay. Play a Conceited Witch. And it's probably better to... Well, we're dead. We're really dead. It's the second time I've run into Gruff Triplets. But first time they've had to dig it out of their deck with a Huntsman's Redemption. These guys all got trample, is that how it works? He didn't search for a... he didn't show me what he searched for. I just thought, oh, he searched for a land. That's funny. Obviously, it was the Gruff Triplets. Alright, so I think that puts us at 3 and 2. So I'm kind of happy at the moment. Just any other win I get is just a bonus. We've done the draw 75% of my land in the top half of the deck thing, which is always fun. Okay, this one looks risky because we just have Wicked Visitor on turn 2, and we need to draw a Plains to do anything else. So I think, yeah, pretty easy mulligan. Restless Fortress, nice. Okay, so we start at, curve starts at 3. I think we put a Plains back. This is where I won't draw any more land for the rest of the game, but that's how it works. And we play the Fortress. It's nice to see the Fortress actually get in there. Do a bit of damage. What's he going for? Swamp? Island. Okay, well we hit a 4th land. Suppose we go Eriette. Oh god, so yeah. Yeah, if you can ramp stuff out, this gets huge and scary. We want to play Eriette. We kind of want him to kill Eriette. And then we want to bring back Eriette with a Fell Horseman. That's the idea. And then I want to play the Fell Horseman and then bounce it back to my hand with the Celebrant. Yeah, do all sorts of stuff. So he's got a bit of mana fixing there as well. Might have a 3rd colour, I would guess. Okay, that's just getting a bounce back, fair enough. Ballooner's Gatekeeper, yeah. Good card. Okay, I think the end might be quite good on Stormkill Prowler, because he might have more than one of these. Or we could just replay Eriette and see what happens. Probably want to just see how many of these he's got to bounce. The trouble is, I don't think the end actually checks Exile. Adventure Exile. So you might not be able to get rid of the Ballooner's Gatekeepers. Okay, so powerful creature that becomes a 3/3. Interesting, so that is now a 3/2. That's from the Besotted Knight, so yeah, his other colour is white. Okay, we can get rid of that now. Got a 1/4 we could attack with, but he could double block. He might have a counter spell, so it might be a good time to kill this before it gets huge. And he sort of invested something into it. Okay, I'm sort of talking myself into it. Ballooner's Gatekeeper would be a really good thing to kill with the end, though. the other thing we could do is Visitor and bounce it back with a Celebrant, because we want to scry and find some cool things. There's a cool thing, Neva. Knight of Doves is quite cool, but we need some enchantment sort of payoff type stuff. Maybe we like a Knight of Doves, though. Maybe that's fine. I mean, these are payoffs, but we don't have any enchantments yet. Still, it's better than drawing land. I think we keep them both on top. And no attacks. So we're fully expecting this to become a 5/4 this turn. It doesn't. Okay, we get a 3/3 instead. Okay. Neva doesn't bring anything back from the graveyard yet. So we could just use the end to get rid of the Prowler. But I think I want to get rid of the... Maybe I want to get rid of the Gatekeeper more. Because I expect loads of Gatekeepers in the deck. Okay, yeah, let's hold up the end. I hope he doesn't have counter magic. Scarecrow Guide, okay. Fixing activities. Right, so you can do a 2-mana counter spell here and mess me up. I want to spend my mana, so I'm gonna do that. It's got World 1. Okay. It's gone. That was the scary thing. Okay, he's got a big creature, a removal spell, double one, and another removal spell. Okay. We're looking for... I think it does help you, and it shows you the stuff that he might have. 3 of those Territorial Wolves. Living Lectern, Spellbook Vendor. Oh, that's scary. Tempest Heart draws cards. Another giant. Okay, no more of those bounce giants. Okay. What does this do again? Oh, yeah, just flying things. And the such. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Right. Let's play some creatures. Doves as well. I'm gonna... Do I want to attack and trade with that? Yeah. I think maybe not. Maybe not. Even though, well, it's that is kind of my move for next turn, I suppose. Attack with that. If it dies, I can bring it back. Very nice. Okay, we saw that in its hand, so it's up. Digging another land, so he's going to get the Gatekeeper next turn. 6/5. We've got to deal with. Okay, another land. the way I want to do it, I think I want to bring this back with Neva. And then no attacks. Then I can bring back Neva if Neva gets blown up. But, my deck's running low on enchantments. It's not quite the same. There we go. There's the Gatekeeper. I will probably have to double block that to kill it. That's after I double block elsewhere. Yeah, so it's a rough one. Okay, you just trade there, and Eriette and Neva can block there. And we'll just have to scramble together the power to take out the Gatekeeper. He knows that Neva can grow, so he might want to kill Neva instead of Eriette. He does. Well, that might have played into my hands a little bit. We'll get the Neva back. And then we'll play the Neva to get the Celebrant back. Is that how we want to do it? Or we can double block the Gatekeeper like this. The Fell Horseman will go on the bottom of the deck when it dies. We'll just remember that. He might have to use his removal something. If he, well, he could use it on the Horseman. Nice, he had a grand total of 3 Evolving Wilds. Okay. He's got his Spellbook Vendor, oh god. So everything gets +1/+1. So now it had, yeah, 6 toughness and 7 power. It doesn't have any instants. He gets to scry 1 when he attacks, which is nice for him. The entire team can block. He's still got the Stormcold Vanguard to come. So he can kill Horseman and Eriette here. I think this is what we have to do. That goes to the bottom of the deck, as we've established. And how the hell am I going to deal with the Stormcold Vanguard, which can't be blocked with creatures with power 2 or less? So yeah, that's all I've got left, is creatures with power 2 or less. We have a Stockpiling Celebrant, which can block, it can scry, it can bounce Neva as well, which is actually pretty incredible. So let's play that, let's play Neva. Get a Celebrant. Bounce the Neva. Let's look for creatures that have more than 2 power. Nice combo though. Wait, we get another enchantment payoff. We still have 0 enchantments in this enchantments deck. It's a 1/1 that can't block. I've got no enchantments to play to scry with, so I think that's... Swamp goes to the bottom, Keepguard goes to the bottom. That's just not going to help me. Meanwhile, he is digging every single land out of his deck. But this is looking like it ends here. End of the road. We can bring back... I'll tell you what, we can chump block with a Celebrant for a while. I think we can... Yeah, because this brings back the Celebrant. Celebrant brings this back. Yeah. Except, so he's got a flyer. He's got a flyer. So that's the loop. Celebrant and Neva. Yeah. And he's got a counter Vendor. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okie doke, so what do we want to do? Bring back Eriette, I suppose. Oh, wait. That doesn't work, does it? Yeah, we want to keep... We've got to keep the Celebrant to block the Vanguard. He's probably going to remove the Celebrant. Oh yeah, he's got that ready to destroy target artifact or enchantment as well, which is quite interesting. Yeah. Not really been thinking about the fortress. Maybe I could have been attacking with that. I don't think it is a good idea at this point. Let's hold back the swamp. So we have a plan in place to deal with the Vanguard. But we've got nothing to stop the flyer here. He's drawn his other flyer as well. Oh no. And that's going to get pumped up as well, and the other one's going to get pumped up by 1 power and get lifelink as well. And it's going to scry twice every turn, because that's reasonable. And I'm kind of wishing I had some flyers in the deck, but I didn't want to play my 5 drops. But there you go. I wanted a nice, fast, quick, aggressive enchantment deck. That's his life total there, still on 20. Yeah. Can I kill... Well, the only thing that kills this is the end, isn't it, in my deck? I can't... Nothing else works, unfortunately. My turn. Aha! Something that actually makes an enchantment. Incredible. Okay. So we want the Celebrant in the graveyard. That's the thing. That's going to go up to 4 power. And that is going to attack. Yeah, he can just let 4 damage through because he's on 24. Yeah, he's hitting me with lifelinkers, so not a big deal for him, really. Okay, let's make a token. Let's pump these up, hit for 8 and gain 8 life. Yep. Yeah, Spellbook Vendor is just absolutely sickening. Okay. What's he going to attack with? Oh yeah, we actually now have an aura in play. So we could do a 1-point drain life with Eriette, we bring her back. Try and slow things down a tiny bit. Maybe we can survive another turn if we do that. we'll top deck something amazing. Land. Okay. Hours for that. Right, we're going to potentially gain 1 life with Eriette. Oh yeah, we could potentially spend 5 mana and gain 2 life with the fortress. For what it's worth. The fortress will immediately die to this Hollow Scavenger, but you see, I could potentially get to 9 life, right? Just 'cause it's kind of theoretically interesting to see if I could survive another turn. It would cost me 5, 9, 12 mana. That's the problem. I've only got 9 mana. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and play Neva. We get Eriette back, which is nice. We'll replay Eriette. And we'll get to do a 1-point drain. Which will put me on 7. Yeah, that's a good point. It'll put me on 7. So at the moment it's only 6 damage in the air, if you can't put 2 opponents into play. So that's what I'm going to hope for. Been through his entire deck. I know he's got exactly 2 of these 2 invuln guides, so managed to draw both of them. And the Spellbender. Those were probably the scariest things in his deck. There's also another giant, I suppose, as well. Yeah, he did it. He managed. He did some things. Oh yeah, that of course can just put Sorcerer Roll on something every turn. So he played another Territorial Walker. Yeah, actually pretty easy to get 2 permanents with Spellbook Bender. Must be nice. Well, yeah, I'm sure I made. I was about to say, you know, once I got to three wins, it's going to get tough. But I think I predicted I'd go 2 and 3, but we managed 1 better, so that's something. And it's the big jump from 250 to 1,000 gems, so that's quite nice. My previous tournament, it was kind of, I lost to a couple of aggro decks. That's the reasoning behind dropping the big flyers here. The 5 mana things. I thought maybe I've got a better chance with more cheaper things, and the Feed the Cauldron instead of the Rhyme for Reindeer. We saw at the end there, I probably could have used a 4/4 flyer. I wouldn't have 2 enchantments to rub together to bring it back though. For an enchantments deck, it was remarkably short on enchantments. I suppose if we do a little count of how many things that can actually make enchantments, that I think it's probably about 7 things. Let's see, 1, 4. We've discovered the problem. 5. There's a 5th one. Yeah, it was only. This is the problem. There were only 5 actual things that could make enchantments. There were the 3 celebrants to bounce those things back and replay them. So arguably 8 things. Not enough things. Too many payoffs, not enough actual action. fuel for the payoffs. Yeah, so that's where we came unstuck, I think. Did we leave out any fuel? I don't think. Only the protective parents. That would have been when they die, they give you a young hero roll token, but it's I think the I just preferred the Celebrants and the Conceited Witch. I don't think the protective parents are as good. But maybe I needed those in there. The Charmed Clothier would have been another one. That makes a royal roll. So maybe that's what I needed. Sort of 2 more. That would have been 7 more sources of enchantments in the deck. We left out this Financier who can be a card draw engine. But he's making artifacts. I thought it doesn't really fit in the deck. And yeah, we left out Irencrag. I think that was probably the right call. I don't think that would have helped me a great deal. But the fact that we've got 2 legendaries and we're able to bring them back with Fell Horseman, or Neva can bring back Eriette sometimes. We've got a few chances to actually flip the Irencrag. It's not that amazing even when it's flipped, because it's it's 3 to equip, 3 mana to equip, and I was just thinking in terms of these aggro decks that were running over me before. I thought, will I even have 3 mana available to equip something? Probably not. Still, that was I enjoyed myself there. I thought it was a bit. Obviously, the result was better. I was kind of curious about trying Stockpiling Celebrants, and we managed to get 3 of them. So we've tested these guys out, and they're pretty amazing. Especially, we've got the loop with Neva, so you have to kill the Celebrant somehow to bring it back with Neva. But then the Celebrant can bounce Neva, hopefully before Neva gets killed, and that you can keep going. So that is the loop. But yeah, obviously Fell Horseman. We discovered Neva Fell Horseman doesn't work, because the Horseman, when he dies, goes on the bottom of the library. Yeah, so those are the things we figured out. Yeah, so that was reasonably good. We had the one of my all-time worst land floods, I think, in game 5. So that can go down in the history books, I think. Anyway, I think I will claim my prize now. Very nice. Yes, 1,000 gems. What does that get me up to? 2,800. So we might. If we don't go 0-3-0-3, we might manage to get 2 more Premier Drafts in, if we want to spend all our gems. So I bought my Mastery Pass. This was the Mastery Pass rare draft token you get. Anyway, I think that is a video. So thanks for watching.